and 1 loss, and they are coached by Coach Mike Darr. The Owls at 1 and 5 are coached by Coach Kelly Edwards. At 1 p.m., the Snack Shack will open. The Snack Shack is located at the northeast corner of the stadium. We sell hot dogs, nachos, candies, various sodas, Gatorade. That's the Snack Shack, located at the northeast corner of the stadium.
Three, four.
The game this afternoon will be broadcast live, online, and for free by Bay Area Online Sports Network at www.baosn.tv. Their broadcast begins at 12:45 p.m. and can be viewed from your iPad or mobile device here in the stands. Their instant replay and slow motion features will allow you to never miss a play. Once again, log on to www.baosn.tv.
Hello and welcome to the Bay Area Online Sports Network. I'm Jason Young. I'll be soon joined by my partner Steve Nicolopoulos. We're here from Foothill College for the Foothill Owls versus the Diablo Valley College Vikings. Vikings come in at 5-1, and the home team, the Foothill Owls, come at 1-5, and they've lost 5 in a row, and they're trying to get on the winning side and a divisional win. They're trying to get there against the Vikings, who come at 5-1, 3 straight wins. They beat DeAnza last week, 45-21. When Foothill comes off their 62-7 loss to the City College of San Francisco. And in a moment, we'll be back with the break here, and then we'll get the national anthem, the coin flip, and the kickoff here live on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
Come to Shiok Singapore Kitchen, located in downtown Menlo Park, for authentic Singaporean cuisine. Singaporean cuisine puts a new spin on the culinary traditions of India, China, Malaysia, and Indonesia to create a unique taste of its own. Our favorites include the chili crab, Singapore's national dish, Singapore chicken rice, a popular comfort food, the flavorful laksa, and the intriguing oyster omelet. Enhance your culinary vacation with our selection of cocktails and beers. Shiok is an ideal place for family dinners, corporate meetings, catching up with friends, and well-traveled, adventurous diners. Come and experience for yourself the feeling of Shiok.
Why go to one place for tires, another for alignment, and yet another for brakes or an oil change?
At Redwood General Tire, we do everything all under one roof.
Our state-of-the-art facility offers the same level of service as a dealer without dealer prices. Plus, as an independent tire dealer, we can get you any brand tire you want. Don't drive all over town. Get better service at better prices all under one roof. Redwood General Tire Pros, located on Broadway in Redwood City. Look for the Big Red G.
Bowers Intelligent Transportation moves over 6,000 people to and from work every day in luxury and style. Bowers state-of-the-art luxury coaches are fully equipped with leatherette seating, Wi-Fi, DirecTV, Corian tables, power outlets for your phone or laptop, and even a bathroom. Each Bowers coach removes as many as 52 cars and 2 million pounds of carbon monoxide per year. Commute to and from work for as low as $13 a day. Call Bowers Intelligent Transportation today at 800-546-6688 or online at bowersit.com.
And welcome back. We're here live from Foothill College as the Vikings and Owls meet with their captains. We'll go over the captains for DVC. They have number 7, Nikhil Bordelon. You have number 12, Adam Wood. Number 14, Antoine Albert. And then number 74, Jude Hockle. For Foothill, you will have number 19, Darren Willingham Jr., number 44, Julian Flemester King, number 58, Tamua Masanaya, and number 79, Chris Carnes. So it's referees here. In the rules, they had the coin flip and see who won the toss and what they decide. And DVC has won the toss. The Owls come out onto the field here. The Vikings won the toss and choose to receive. DVC won toss and chose to receive.
To start the game,
Ready
the
on
Vikings will receive the
national
ball.
anthem coming up next as the Vikings have now jumped out of their locker room and onto the
The
field.
Owls will be kicking off, defending the south end zone.
Vikings from Pleasant Hill. Up the Stick Sadie out there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now we'll have the national anthem brought to you by Booker T. Wells III,
and
one
direct
of
your
the Foothill
attention
players.
to the
He's
south
doing it live
end
from the press
zone
box.
for the singing of our national anthem by a member of the Owl football team, Booker T. Wells III.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last hanging, moved by stripes and bright stars through the perilous time. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' bright glare, their both bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
National anthem brought to you by Booker T. Wells III, one of the Foothill Owls team members.
Once
And
again,
with that,
Booker T. Wells,
take a short break here on the BAO Online Sports Network. Come back with the kickoff.
football team.
And welcome back as the Owls will kick it off to the Vikings. Vikings coming 5-1 and flipped that record for the Owls at 1-5.
And number 30,
So number 16 and number 34
34.
for the Vikings. So Samario Bernstein and number 34. Sorry, number 24, Marquise Waters.
For the Owls, kicking off, number 40 is Luke.
Beautiful day after the rain came out and the clouds are moving away. Nice sunny blue skies. Vereshchagin will kick. So a nice sunny day here at Foothill. Waiting on some National Basics Divisional
15 minutes, please. Thank you.
as we now getting the clock getting ready. And here we go. Let's play some football as we get this one off. Taking it up from about the 14, get out to the 25, out to the 30, all the way down to around the 36, 37 yard line.
To the 37-yard line, where he was tackled by number 17, Jared
So that was tackled by number 17 there, Jared Silva. And now we'll see the Vikings offense with Adam Wood and company. Wood comes in at the year with 215 attempts, 62% completion rating, 1,746 yards in the air, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. And the average is about 8.1 yards per reception he throws out there. So Wood will send Biddle motion. He'll roll out, looking to throw, throwing it down the field, looking for number 17 there. That's Armstrong Brown. And he overthrows him by 15 yards, and second down coming on up.
Second down.
So 4 receivers set. They have number 24, Gerald Martin, as the running back. Send man in motion. Flag on the play. And Cornwell in motion.
Full start.
Full
Offense,
start.
53.
Second and 15 coming on up.
5 yards. Repeat second down.
So repeat second down on the false start. So the Vikings ran one play so far after the kickoff. 14:48 to go here in the first. Live on the Barry Online Sports Network. See also number 5 out there. Andre Washington on the bottom of your screen. Cornwell in motion. He'll get the snap, looking to throw. Looking to his left. He's going to throw. That's complete. The number 17, Armstrong Brown. And he gets about 4 yards, so he should be about 3rd and 11 coming on up. Here's a replay here, and back live. We'll get you the replay in a moment.
Pick up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
So he's right around the marker, about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 10. Wood sends another man in motion. That's number 20, Montalvo. Looking to throw. He got pressure coming from behind. He's going to throw this one. That's incomplete. He was out of bounds. And they'll have to punt. Montalvo was the target. And they'll have to punt. So Foothill's defense steps up. Now number 19 now, Darren Willingham Jr. back for the punt. Number 48, Jacob DeMaio from Monte Vista High School out in Danville will punt this one away. So Willingham Jr. waiting on the punt, and that's a poor punt off the side of his foot. It's going to bounce and it's going to keep rolling all the way down to the 24.5-yard line. That's when they'll start. We'll take a break here on Basin.tv. Ivan Taylor is out at quarterback. Willingham Jr. in motion. He'll hand this ball off. Number 5, that is Ford. Tariq Ford gets the carry and he goes nowhere. It's the 2nd and 10 coming on up. So Taylor getting the signs from the sideline. You have Jones, the tight end, out there. Willingham Jr. So number 88, Grant Newell. And Ford, the running back. Taylor with Willingham Jr. in motion. Gets the snap. Looking out to his right, pressure coming. Tries to step up, and he's just going to get dropped. That was big number 78 there. That's Mark Anthony Hoare. Mark Anthony Orr from Mannheim, Germany with that sack. So 3rd and 16 will come on up here.
3rd down, 16 yards to go.
Ricky Hoffer comes on out for the Owls. He'll be next to Willingham Jr. with Ford, Jones, and Newell. Taylor under center. He'll get the snap. He's looking to his left to throw. He's looking for Willingham Jr., and it's in and out of his hands. They'll have to punt. So it'll be 4th and 16. Now number 7, Akil Bordelon, will go back for the punt. Vereshchagin will punt from around his own 4.
After receive, number 7 is Akil Bordelon.
So waiting on the snap here. Both teams go 3 and out. Good high punt. He throws up the fair catch. Around the 45, 44-yard line, that's where the Vikings will take back over here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
The Vikings.
As Wood gets the snap, looking to his right, and he'll complete it to Montalvo to the 50. 5-yard gain there. It's Montalvo. 2nd and 5 coming on up. Give number 17, Armstrong Brown. Washington, Wood in the pistol, gets the snap. He'll hand the ball off here. He'll run on up and get about 3 yards. That's number 24 there, Marquise Waters. The replay here is Marquise Waters. He gets that handoff. Good run there. Tackled by number 4 there, Thomas Kufi. So 3rd and short coming on up. Armstrong Brown, Montalvo, number 5, that is Washington. Send Montalvo in motion. In the pistol, gets the snap. No pressure coming, he's gonna step up and throw, that's intercepted! And he's got a long to go. To the 20, down to the 15, 10 to 5, trying to get towards the end zone, all the way down to about to 1. Ty G. Glenn Ackles. It was tipped by Washington into the arms of the defender covering him, and all the way down to the 1. So look at this one. So Washington threw him away, and then Glenn Ackles intercepts that ball on the tip and runs it almost all the way to the house, but stopped at about the 1 or the 2-yard line. And there's an injured player on the field. Here's another view. What a great snap by Glenn Ackles. I thought he was going to get in here. Following his blocks and gets tackled from behind around the 2-yard line. We do have an injured Viking. With that, we'll take a break here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
Ben Absalom is a specialist in conventional and FHA financing. Ben has several years of experience in the mortgage industry. He has the ability to assess his clients' home lending needs and present them with the best choices available. Ben also possesses the knowledge, commitment, and trust you need in a mortgage professional. And with Ben, there will be no hidden surprises. So call Ben Absalom at 408-626-1620 for a free loan consultation.
And welcome back as Viking player number 55 gets up. That's Mahe Fafita. So Taylor and the offense take over after the Glenn Ackles interception. At the 2, trying to get on the board first. Taylor. Send Willingham Jr. in motion. And the ball off to Ford. The ball's on the ground. The Vikings get it back, I think.
Fumble on the play.
See the replay here. And I thought the Vikings got it, but the Owls picked it back up. He lost 2 yards, and here's a rewind. He'll hand the ball off to Ford, and Ford just never had it, lost in his arms. And I thought number 8, DJ Moffitt, had it. He'll roll out, and he's got pressure coming, gets away from one would-be sacker, and he's going to get dragged down. Got a replay here of the sack. So Taylor fakes the handoff to his running back, and right there was number 7, Bordelon, and he just couldn't grab him down, but then number 8, Moffitt, came and sealed the deal. Third and goal from the 8.
Lost on the play, 3rd down.
There's the sideline, the Owl sideline. Receivers out to the left. Taylor has Ford next to him. Looking to throw. He's just going to toss it towards the corner. Incomplete. Looking for Ricky Hoffer. Being defended by number 4 that time, Jarek Rosales.
Defensively, for the Vikings, number 4.
So isolated here on Hoffer, the receiver he was throwing to, trying to get out to the corner. Rosales gets a hand on that and just tips it away. Now Vereshchagin looking to add some points. 25-yard field goal.
For the attempted field goal attempt.
So Hoffer will hold, Vereshchagin will kick. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Now we'll add 3 points, and the Owls take their first lead and the first points of the game. So Foothill 3, Diablo Valley College 0 with 9:43 to go here in the first quarter.
Number 16.
So you have number 16 here as the Owls are up 3-0.
And number 34. Kicking off, number 40, Luke Vereshchagin.
So Bernstein waiting. Vereshchagin will kick. So 3-0 lead for the Owls here. Trying to find their first victory after losing 5 straight. Bernstein will launch and grab this one from about the 7. Get out to the 20. Trying to follow his blocks. Gets out to about the 30. And to the 31-yard line is where he and the Vikings will begin.
Number 14, Solee Logan.
Vikings with a good return.
Vikings have it, 1st and 10.
So after the interception, The Owls take advantage with 3 points. They were first and goal from the 2, though, but could not put it in for 7. So Wood under center now. Waters, the running back, he'll get it. Trying to follow his blocks and going to push forward for about 3 yards, and that's all he'll get.
33, 34-yard line.
Got a replay here.
For the Owls,
Waters
number 44,
run the ball there.
Julian Lemister King.
Here's Taiji Glenn Ackles just jumping late on top of the pile.
4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
So 2nd and 6, they gave him 4 that time. The snap, makes the handoff, looking to throw. Wood is going to get dropped.
Adam Wood, sack. In his own backfield.
Number 32.
DOC.
So here's the replay, fakes the handoff. He was looking to his left the entire time and just got dragged down. The O-line broke down, and he'll give it to Zaya Osi Tui Tuaaki with the sack.
3rd and 10.
3rd down coming on up. Gets the snap, looking to throw, looking to his right. Pressure coming, trying to get away now. Now he's just going to tuck it and try to run here. Stays on his feet. Going to get pushed forward. I think he's got the 1st down. So Wood, good coverage down the field. He's looking down the field here, and nowhere to throw. Gets away from CAOC and then runs all the way down and gets the 1st down. Vikings moving down the field here, trying to answer the field goal by the Owls. Gets the snap, hands the ball off, and he's just going to get dragged for no gain. That was number 13 there, Trayvon Hanna. 2nd and 10 coming on up. So given the play, they break out of the huddle. You have Armstrong Brown, Montalvo, Cornwell, and number 5, Washington. They'll send Cornwell in motion. Looking to throw, pressure coming. He's just going to throw it and completes it to CJ Cornwell, number 81. From my old high school, I went to California High School. Weighing shot here of this replay. So he just comes across and gets about 2, and that's it.
8 yards to go.
So 3rd down and 8. Same receiving set. Anna, the running back next to Wood, gets the snap. Rolling out to his right, he's going to throw it. Cornwell's got it, now trying to cut up. He's got the 1st down. And into Owl territory for the first time for the Vikings since the interception. So CJ Cornwell, scroll around, gets that. Pushes forward for the 1st down. Vikings moving down the field.
The ball at the Owls' 46.
At the Owls' 46-yard line. Also number 88 now, Duggar out there. They'll hand the ball off to Waters, and Waters got some blocks and a lot of room to run, trying to cut to the outside, and he'll get all the way down to about the 29, 28-yard line. What a run.
Number 24, Marquise Walker.
My partner, Steve Nicolopoulos, is here, and Steve, what a run.
Tell me about it. That was almost like the run I had to do to get here.
At least there's no rain right now.
At least he had blocking.
Yeah, he did have some blocking, but as you're just joining us here, you just missed a great interception by Taiji Glenn Ackles that brought the Owls to the 2, and they couldn't punch it in. Only got a field goal.
Right.
Hand it off to Waters again, right up the middle. He's got the 1st down and more all the way down to the 15 to the 14. They're going to say he was down to the 15-yard line.
The running back, he's got the right name, Waters. Running Waters, man.
Keith Waters went to Los Lomas High School in Walnut Creek. There's a replay here. What a run getting some great blocks up the middle.
Huge hole there by the offensive line, creating a huge hole.
16's out there. It's Bernstein. And the ball to number 28 this time. He's going to get a hole all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Jarvis Blaylock with the touchdown.
Travis Blaylock into the end zone for the touchdown.
So Blaylock, as they just run it down the Owls' throat here on this drive.
That was definitely a case of the Vikings just forcing their will on the Owls there.
So now waiting to make this 7-3. If you can punch this one in, that's number 39. Brandon Brown. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And that will make it 7-3 here on the Bear Online Sports Network. DVC takes their first lead. And welcome back here for just joining us. The Owls 3, Vikings 7. Owls headed on to 2, then a botched handoff and a sack led them to not getting any points except for the field goal to the Glenn Ackles interception. And now they'll look to retake the lead with 5:48 here to go in the first quarter. I'm Jason, alongside me is Steve Nicolopoulos, live on the Area Online Sports Network.
Number 16 is Roland Luke. Number 24 is Justin Gates.
So Gates, and number 16 is Roland Luke. So Luke and Gates back for the Owls. Brown will kick it off. He was doing some trick kicks early on during warm-ups, just spinning it with his foot and then kicking it 40 yards up through the uprights.
Oh, wow.
So Brown waiting to kick this one off. So Gates waiting on it. He's got it from the 4. Taking on up across the 10, trying to get to the outside to his team's sideline. He's got some room to go. He's at the 25, and the flag comes out. He's going to go all the way down the sideline, trying to get away from Brown. Brown hits him, and he steps out of bounds, but a flag's on the play. What a return.
All the way back to the 32-yard line.
But I think this is coming back. Here's a replay here.
That's unfortunate. That probably was about 90 yards of running right there.
From one sideline to the other, and it is against the Owls. It's holding.
It looks like it's a block in the back. Right, oh, Cliff right there.
And what a run by Gates.
Hold it.
Holding on the receiving team, number 26, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Also, a sideline warning on Diablo Valley.
So sideline warning and holding against the Owls. And I thought that was a block in the back, or as you said, clipping.
Yeah, I didn't see a hold.
So bring it all the way back to, I believe, maybe the 15-yard line.
That's a killer right there.
Yes, he will start at the 15. What a run by Gates on the return.
That was outstanding. And these kinds of mistakes and miscues are the kind of things that get coaches to look for a new job.
So Kyvon Taylor is out again. It's the first time all year that we've seen him. He had Benji Philippe the last time at quarterback. Now you have Taylor. Ford, the running back, Willingham Jr. and Newell out there. Gets the snap, handed off to Ford. Ford following his blocker, spinning away. Can't get away from the last defender. But a good gain, about 7.
So replay from the end zone. Great double team block. Creases right through the crease.
So 2nd and 3 coming on up. And it again off to Ford, trying to follow his blocks. Pushing forward, he's got the first down. Good run by the Owls. Just trying to respond to the DVC touchdown drive, and here's another replay of this first down run. Kept pushing with his legs and followed his blockers.
That's what you got to do, is get the big boys in front, lean on somebody and just follow them.
Beautiful day after the rain here. Taylor, and the ball off again to the running back forward. You'll get about 4 to 5 yards.
To the 32-yard line.
Ford being the workhorse here right
Yeah.
now at the beginning of the game for the offense.
Pick up at 4 yards, second down.
Again, finding that small crease and just kept pushing his legs forward. Ham Jr. Jones, now number 9. Manuel Davis is out there. Davis false starts. I mean, he jumped off 3 yards before anybody else moved.
Offense.
That's definitely getting a quick start.
Repeat that.
So Newell will go back out there. So Davis, Newell. Taylor waiting for the signal from the sideline. He hasn't seen anything. Now it's coming in late. They got about 17 seconds on the play clock. And even the other players are trying to say, hurry up here. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Remember, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire. They treat you like family. It's Redwood General Tire. Looking to throw here. He's going to roll out to his right. He's just going to throw it. He's got a man down the field. Incomplete. Now it's Willingham Jr.
He's been pretty reliable over the season from what we've seen, the games that we've seen, Willingham Jr. Just couldn't hang on to that one.
That's a
nice
good throw here.
All arm.
He was in bounds too. He just couldn't hold it to the ground.
Yeah, no, the defender was able to go ahead and knock the ball out of his hand at the last possible moment.
3rd and 11 coming on up here. We have number 24 in there, Justin Gates at running back. Davis, Willingham Jr., Newell, Jones looking to throw. He's just going to try to tuck and run. There's a flag now, but late flag, but I thought they would have gotten a false start on the tight end Jones there.
Yeah, it looked like that.
It's against Foothill. It's going to be a holding. But I think DVC will decline it and force them to punt.
Holding offense, number 58, decline, 4th down.
So they will punt.
The punt for the Owls, number 40, Luke Veroshagen. For the Vikings,
Veroshagen will punt.
Number 7,
Akil Bordelon will wait on the punt. And Viking jumped off.
That'd be offsides.
He'll just let him bounce and roll. But they'll probably repunt this.
Full roll dead. There is a flag on it.
Yeah, they're down in their own territory, deep in their own territory, so they'd be wise to go ahead and either punt again or keep it. They can tack it onto the 5.
I think that's what they're going to do.
They're going to go ahead and tack the 5 on.
So coach talking to the head ref. So waiting here. Let's group together.
On the defense, that was a decline, 1st down.
So they decline it. Vikings will begin here. Remember, folks, today's game is and will almost be throughout this game brought to you by Redwood General Tire. They treat you like family. That's Redwood General Tire in Redwood City, California. with the winter and rain coming, once you get some new windshield wipers and some new winter tires, and mentioned you saw them on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
How do you get to be almost the whole
if I
game?
remember. Wood looking to throw, looking to go down the field. He's trying to get his man, and it's incomplete to number 17, Armstrong Brown.
Yeah, that offensive set for the Vikings looked like what I had expected here tonight. You know, the four wides, spreading things out. The last series, they were in I backs and running the ball.
And it worked. They just ran it down the Owls right through the middle and got into the end zone. I'm surprised they didn't jump back out and try to keep doing that so they get more play action later.
And here they go again with the spread.
But this is what they're known for, the spread. In the pistol. Looking to throw. He's going to throw it out to Waters. Waters now will get dropped for a loss. Surprise play there.
Yeah, no, it's perplexing to me as to why they're going. This is their main staple. I can understand why, but what was working before was the eye back and pounding, and running at him, leaning on him. Now they're going to something different.
4 wide. CJ Cornwell in the middle of the trip set. Looking to throw, pressure coming. He's going to almost get away, and he doesn't. So you'll get about 5 yards there. It'll be 4th down. Replay of the sack. We're looking down the field, saw nothing. And then number 96 there.
Good coverage
Darian
sack.
Hamberry.
Good coverage sack by the Owls. Didn't want to step on what we were saying there.
Oh, no problem. Willingham Jr. will receive the punt. Good snap. Much better punt than the first one. Good hang time. He gets it around 13, and I'm surprised he even caught it. And he's going to get away, though. He's going to go down the sideline, stays in bounds, and what a return there.
That had to be an all-league return right there. There was nothing but white shirts around him. I don't know how he got away.
I don't know how a Viking could not get a hand on him, and he gets out to the 30.
Very, very elusive there. He just put his foot in the ground and stopped and went the other way, and the defenders they just broke down. Here we go right here.
Isolation here on the return of Willingham Jr. He gets it about.
Catches it. He's surrounded, and he gets them to stop, and then he just turns it on. Still going.
And then he's finally hit out of bounds. Taylor in the offense now, trying to retake the lead. And the ball off to Ford. Ford pushing forward. Gets about 3 yards.
To the 32-yard line. For the Vikings, number 45, Franklin in on the stop.
I think he's.
Call it 2nd and 6.
So Taylor breaks the huddle. Davis, Ford, Jones, and Newell. Gets the snap, looking to throw. He's just going to throw it towards Davis on the fade, and he couldn't find it. Covered by number 14, Antoine Albert. So here's the Albert covering Davis here.
Just overthrown. Just overthrown. He had the defender beat. He just couldn't go ahead and get the ball to him.
Taylor, 3rd down and 6. Davis, Willingham Jr. Newell. Gets the snap, looking to throw. He's got Willingham Jr. He's got the 1st down. 41-yard line.
For the Vikings, number 7, Akil Bordelon. Get on the stop. That is a 1st down. 1st down. Foothill.
Inside slant. Willingham Jr. for the 1st down. For the Owl cheerleaders. Throw it out to Willingham. Junior, and the ball comes loose, and it's taken away. All the way down the 15 to the 10 to the 5, touchdown. And what a play, Dylan McGrew. I would love to see that one.
Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. There's the pass. He's trying to keep a hold of it behind his back, and he loses it because he gets hit.
And right into the arms of McGrew.
Right up into the air, and McGrew just picks it out of the air like a, look at that.
It's like he flipped it to him.
Yep. Willingham Jr. trying to hold on to the ball as he gets hit, just causes him to go ahead and cough it up into the air, and it's picked off. And that's what I would call a pick six.
That's the weirdest interception I've seen in a long time. The kick is up, and the kick is good. That will make it Vikings 14, Owls 3 here on Bay Area Online Sports Network. Welcome back. Here's Vikings took advantage of that interception on one of the craziest interceptions I've seen in a long time and makes it 14-3 here in the first quarter with 29 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
That was a great effort by Willingham Jr. trying to catch the ball, but he just was unable to hold on to it. Coughed it up. Pick six.
Gates and Luke back deep. Kicks it towards Gates. He's got it around the 1, and he drops it, and he goes out of bounds at the 1. And everything that could go wrong for the Owls right now is going wrong, and they'll start on their own 1-yard line.
99 yards to go.
The Owls have it. First and 10.
I mean, that's unbelievable. I would have just let it go through the end zone. But after his great return, I can see why he wanted to.
Exactly. You want the ball in the hands of your best athlete, but right there, he didn't have his best hands.
No. We've seen Willingham Jr. and Gates back there at times in previous games, but Gates there just with a bad handle on the ball, and they'll start at the 1. Taylor trying to push forward, trying to get a couple extra yards, and he gets to the 2.
Got an
He got a yard. And that probably should end the first quarter. And it will. So at the end of 1, it's the Diablo Valley College Vikings 14, the Foothill College Owls 3 on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
Why go to one place for tires, another for alignment, and yet another for brakes or an oil change?
At Redwood General Tire, we do everything all under one roof.
Our state-of-the-art facility offers the same level of service as a dealer without dealer prices. Plus, as an independent tire dealer, we can get you any brand tire you want. Don't drive all over town. Get better service at better prices all under one roof. Redwood General Tire Pros, located on Broadway in Redwood City. Look for the Big Red G.
Bowers Intelligent Transportation moves over 6,000 people to and from work every day in luxury and style. Bowers state-of-the-art luxury coaches are fully equipped with leatherette seating, Wi-Fi, DirecTV, Corian tables, power outlets for your phone or laptop, and even a bathroom. Each Bowers coach removes as many as 52 cars and 2 million pounds of carbon monoxide per year. Commute to and from work for as low as $13 a day. Call Bowers Intelligent Transportation today at 800-546-6688 or online at bowersit.com.
And remember, folks, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire. Redwood General Tire, they treat you like family. And with the winter season coming on up, why don't you get your new tires and new windshield wipers for the rain and sleet and snow that could be happening here. And go visit Redwood General Tires and tell them you saw them on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Second down now from the 2. We swap ends of the field. Start the second quarter. Down the hands the ball to his running back, and he's got a lot of room to run. Gets out to the 10 and to the 14.
That definitely is going to go ahead and give you your space that you're going to need to operate with.
That's good enough for another Foothill touchdown.
It's a good run by Ford here.
Ford finding an opening.
Taylor taking a lot of time off the play clock. And a false start. Came down to 2 seconds on the play clock, and
You can't kill yourself like that. That's the type of thing that's just demoralizing to an offense. You get a great play, and then all of a sudden you get somebody that jumps offside.
well, he took so long to snap the ball. He had 2 seconds on the play clock, and instead of a quick snap to keep it going, he tried to get on a hard count. And,
2 guys jumped offside.
I mean, half the offensive line jumped off sides.
Half those guys must have not.
And now a big loss coming on up here.
Half those guys probably weren't in the huddle at the time.
Yeah.
They were told when the snap count was.
There was a fumble on the play.
So there was a fumble on the play. So the bad handoff again to Ford. So Hoffer will come on out.
Ball's being spotted at the 9-yard
There's a
line.
name I know.
And it's second down.
One of your former players, I believe, and
Yep, my former quarterback.
he's playing receiver here. So you have Davis, Hoffer, Willingham Jr., Ford, Taylor waiting. Gets the snap, looking to throw it out to Ford. Ford now one-on-one with the defender trying to get away here, and he won't get anywhere near what he needs with a first down, but third down coming on.
Complete. To number 5, Tariq Ford.
Third and extremely long
To the
still.
12-yard line.
Third and
Defensively,
13 or
Vikings,
12.
number 15, Billy Noyce Hurst.
tackle by number 15, and Billy Noyce Hurst.
Behind the stop.
And
Third down.
Vanden.
Hurst read that play real well.
Staying right on Ford. Third down. So trips out to the right. Gets the snap. Looking to throw, trying to throw it out to the screen. He's got Ford. Ford's got blockers in front of him. And he's going to keep on going.
First down.
Good play call there, and good execution for the first down.
As a defensive coach or a defensive player, you got to know that on third and long, you're looking for screen or draw, especially down there in their own end zone area.
And they executed that one beautifully. They're down by 11 right now, trying to climb back into this one here in the second quarter. And the ball to Ford. He had a hole. Going to push forward. It's about 4 to 5 yards. Good run there by Ford.
And on the tackle, number 15.
Play here from the sideline.
First. Pick up at 6 yards.
6 yards they're going to give him.
Second and 4.
Newell, Willingham Jr. and Hoffer out there. Now you have number 24, Gates, the running back. Down to 8 seconds on the play clock and a flag. And a false start right away.
False start, offense, 79. 5 yards,
Line.
second down.
Chris Carnes, one of the captains for the Owls.
Put the ball at the 33-yard line.
For the Owls head coach.
Second down, 11 yards to go.
Second, 9 coming on up. So trips out to the left with the Hoffer, Willingham Jr., and Newell from inside out. Gets the snap. Pressure coming from the outside. He's just going to let it go. This is going to be intercepted. And that's Rosales. And I don't know about that decision. He just threw that one on up.
I think he was trying to go for Hoffer. Hoffer got bumped off his route. Can't tell from here. But Hoffer and Willingham Jr. both end up in the same area.
Jarek Rosales with the interception.
Rosales just playing center field there and
back-to-back interceptions on drives.
Hanging back, picking off the play.
So the Vikings will take on over at their own 38. Villa get the handoff. And he goes nowhere. The Owls defense stepping on up here.
They're going to have to because the offense is sputtering a bit.
There's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. Second down and 11.
Second and 11. You hear the coaches screaming in the background. It's the snap, looking to throw his Wood. Wood thought about tucking it, and he just throws it into the ground on Montalvo, but if he would have tucked it and run, he had a good amount of yards.
He could have picked up close to a first down.
Third down.
Third down coming on up. So Montalvo, Cornwell, Washington, Bernstein, looking to throw. And he's going to get dropped for a sack. Number 92. That is Kadar Jones, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Young man far away from home.
Big play there by the defense. Make them 3 and out after that turnover.
Back to receive the kick, number 19, Darren Willingham Jr.
Willingham Jr. back for the punt. To Mayo. This one's off the front of his foot, but he's going to get a nice Viking bounce and go out about the 31-yard line of the Owls. And with that, we'll take a break. DVC 14, Foothill 3 on Barry Online Sports Network. And welcome back here. I'm Jason alongside me, Steve Nicolopoulos, and trying to respond. They're only down by 2 scores right now. And the ball off here. For about a yard or 2. Does Gates.
Number 24, Justin Gates.
Ford will come on out now. Gates will come on back out.
Be a pickup of a solid 2 yards.
Great Newell. Jones. Davis out there. Jones the tight end. Newell and Davis the receivers. Looking to throw here. He's going to throw towards Davis, incomplete. And the flag comes out right as the fan said throw the flag. And he threw it out from all the way from the 40 on the other side of the field.
I think the fan over here on this side should be wearing a striped shirt.
So it should be pass interference or defensive holding. It is pass interference, 15-yard penalty.
Ball was in the air, so it was pass interference.
Show this on replay.
He's checking him while the ball's in the air, so it's definitely pass interference.
Even within 5 yards?
Doesn't make a difference. If the ball's in the air, you can't be pushing it.
The 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Owls.
It's first and 10 from the Owl 35-yard line. Play clock begins to roll. Davis and Willingham Jr. out there. Ford, the running back. Hand it off to Ford. He's just going to be met in the backfield. And he's going to get away from would-be tacklers. He stays on his feet and want to run all the way to the 41-yard line. What an effort.
I thought he was going to be swallowed up there.
I almost thought he got a face mask, too.
2 or 3 yards lost right
I
here.
thought he was lost right there.
Yep.
And just couldn't wrap up, and he just kept spinning and getting away from tacklers.
Like we were talking about last night, you got to wrap, grab cloth, and rip, wrap, grab cloth.
Forward with some great runs today. Davis and William Jr. at the bottom of your screen. Jones, the tight end, will swap sides now. We also have number 82 out there. Kiana Brown.
They got 2 tight ends.
False starts.
Offense.
Number 57.
False start on Danny Aceves.
Ball will be spotted. 36-yard line.
Every time they get a positive play, it seems like there's always something negative to drop Foothill back.
Right after that.
Second down and a short 10 or a long 9.
Brown and Jones, tight ends out to the left. Davis and William Jr. out to the right. For the running back. Taylor under center. Gets the snap, looking to his right. Pressure coming. He's going to have to roll. He's just going to throw it up and incomplete. Just threw it away. Good decision, and Taylor's down right now. And the quarterback is down, but he'll be helped on up.
Third down.
Third down coming on up. Good decision to throw the ball away with the pressure coming in. None of his receivers could get away from their cornerbacks, if any.
Well, that was good coverage by the defense.
So Ford comes out and Gates will go back in at running back. Trips out to the right. Davis, Newell, and William Jr. William Jr. in the slot. And another flag. I think it's false start.
False start. Offense, number 9. 5 yards. Receive third down.
This is, I mean, within a 10-game regular season, B7, already so many false start penalties from Foothill. I'm surprised.
Yeah, they got to understand that it's not the team that has the most penalties that wins. It's the team that has the most points.
Penalty yards do not help out.
Those are negative yards.
Taylor, the gun. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Down to 4. Down to 2, and he finally gets the snap off. Now he's going to have to roll out. His pressure's coming. Throws it out and incomplete to Gates.
Was intended for number 24, Justin Gates, falls incomplete. Fourth down, 3 Owls.
So fourth down, they'll have to punt. And now number 7, that's Bordelon, will go back for the punt. I think I heard in the background from one of the fans, please stop going backwards.
Fans are kind of getting a little bit restless here.
And I don't blame them either with the way they've been playing the last 5 weeks. And last week didn't help. You're playing a very good City College San Francisco team and lost 62-7. Bordelon got it. And he'll try to cut on up. Gets out to the 50. Back over to the 45 to the 40, trying to get away. And all the way down to the 35-yard line of the Owls. And the special team's not helping out either.
Watch this block coming up here after the punt. There's a block.
Right there.
Right here.
Yep. Beautiful block by number 11, Eric Ellis.
A decleater.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball's officially going to be spotted at the 35.
One more angle here from the sideline camera. DVC's jumping on out here. Wood in the pistol here. Looking to throw, pressure coming, and he's just going to get wrapped up and dropped. Good flock of owls getting to him.
The defense is swarming. Owls are landing on wood.
Yeah. They're flocking to the wood and dropping the wood right now. And I mean, the defense is stepping up when the offense hasn't been able to pick up anything. They had the ball in the 2 and couldn't find a way to punch it in after a turnover. An interception by Glenn Ackles. And right now, DVC making them pay. Looking to throw here. Trying to turn up. Now he'll cut back to the other side. He'll tuck it and run. He's got pressure coming from behind him. Gets to the 30, down to about the 26-yard line.
Run out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Here, replay.
Get up the ball, defense, get up the ball.
Good run by Wood.
That's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
8 and made it 3rd and 2 now coming on. Here in the Viking huddle. Bernstein comes on out. You also have number 28, Jonas Blaylock, who has a touchdown in this game. Cornwell, Montalvo, and Washington out to the right. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to get dropped. It was a sack with some authority at the end of that one. That's Howard Houston from Columbia, Missouri.
Right through the crease, there was nothing, nobody there to stop him.
It's just a
pile drives him.
Clothesline all the way down.
Picks him up and throws him down like a rag doll.
Off the punt, and Willingham Jr. will go out to receive the punt. So not going to take a chance at a field goal. Surprise, because do have some good kickers and a bad snap. He's got it here. Now he's going to try to find a way, and he's just going to kick it, and that's a good decision by the punter. And what a kick. It's going to keep rolling. And it might roll all the way down to the 5. Despite a bad snap, they stop it at the 6.
Turn something bad into something good. Terrible snap. 6 feet over his head.
Right over to Miles' head.
Picks it up and he runs. Does a great job just saying, I got to kick the ball. If I kick the ball, might be able to get out of a jam, and he definitely did.
Number 11 there. Bobby Gentry being talked to by his head coach. Now new quarterback number 12, Benji Philippe, back out there. And this ball off, so Taylor out, Philippe in.
There's
and
a 15-yarder.
And a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct after the play.
Pushing, shoving, right?
Run the ball, run the ball.
Folks, if you're trying to listen to our official, go ahead and give an explanation. He's not really stuttering. They're just having trouble with their PA system.
I think that was put on Xavier Banks, number 56. 6'1", 328, played at De La Salle High School.
5-yard line, the Owls have it. First down, 10 yards to go.
The weather report here, 69 and partly cloudy, as you've seen. 9 miles per hour wind here. And lucky for us, no rain expected for another hour. Beautiful day, and the ball goes nowhere.
Tariq Ford, the ball carrier. Right about the line of scrimmage where he stopped at number.
So Philippe now trying to find if they can get
44.
Get some offense here.
They're definitely going to need to do something.
Looking to throw here, and that's tipped up, and that was almost intercepted.
Number 44 was able to get his hands on it. Number 44.
I don't see a
I don't see a
44.
44.
Yeah.
Well, we see a 44, but there is no 44 on the
Sometimes
roster.
they seem to.
Maybe
the
he washed his
official roster
jersey
from-
and washed a number off or something.
Brand New Jersey. 3rd down. Philippe in the gun. It's this high snap. He gets it, throws it. That's caught by Newell. And he's close to the 1st down. I think he's got it though. Right at the marker. 1st down for the Owls.
Over the 35.
So Newell.
That is good
Quick
enough
slant.
for a
Double
Foothill
slant. They ran
touchdown.
the inside receiver on a slant and the outside receiver on a slant, so that helped open up the outside receiver.
So Philippe back under center with Ford behind him. Look for a run here. Nope, a quick throw here. And that's caught. And he's trying to strip the ball instead of tackling him. And he's going to. That's number 29, caught Isaac Brown. Only a loss of about 1.
Yeah, that was forward progress. They gave him forward progress on that.
That was complete.
About a half yard, 1 yard loss.
Number 29,
Actually, put him right back
Isaac Brown.
onto the.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
And it's going to be a second
No
down for
loss.
Foothill.
Willingham Jr. Brown. Gates, the running back. Philippe in the gun. Gets the snap, looking to throw. Has some time, and he's dropped. And a flag.
Philippe, that
was number 44. Wish I had his name to give him credit for, but what a sack.
Flag on the play.
So waiting to see what the flag is called for.
No flag. No
No
penalty.
flag. Third down and very long, about 20 coming on up.
Ouch.
Ready?
Big loss on that sack.
What play do you have in your playbook that's 3rd and 20?
Hook and ladder.
Definitely.
I would go something with the way the offense has been sputtering. You got to get them.
Little trickeration.
A timeout, I believe, is going to be called as the play clock hit to 0. Timeout, Foothill.
Timeout. Foothill.
And with that, we'll take a break as the Vikings have an 11-point lead on Basin.tv. Welcome back here. Remember, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire. Redwood General Tire, they treat you like family in Redwood City, California.
Once again, watch draw our screen here. It's 3rd and 20, so.
Looking to throw.
There's
Throwing out to Davis. He makes the catch, but he's just going to get dropped after he made the catch. And he might have actually lost a yard.
To the 25
They lost
yard
about
line.
half a yard there, so now it's 4th and 21 and a half.
44, get on the stop. Be a 4th down.
There's a
for
replay here.
Foothill.
Right.
Punting situation.
He's got to get upfield on that.
Bordelon will wait for the punt return. Veroshagen will punt. Gets that punt off. He's going to watch it bounce. That was close to touching a Viking, too.
That punt rolls dead.
That's always the danger of a short punt. If you're on the special team, you're blocking. You never know where that ball's going to be coming from, and it comes down and it hits you or bounces into you.
So we got a minute 25 to go here in the first half. DVC 14, Foothill 3. Vikings won the toss and chose to receive, so the Owls will get the ball to start off the second half.
Well, that's a positive.
Martin, the running back, takes the handoff, does Wood, looking to throw. He's going to throw this one deep, and that's incomplete.
Good pass.
Looking for number 88, that's Anthony Duggar, the tight end. And I think the defender got a hand on that one.
Number 21, Damari
Johnson, number 21.
We've seen him picked on a lot in
Yeah,
games we cover.
Yeah, the 2 games that we've covered, he's been picked on a lot. He was able to recover and swat the ball out of the hands of the receiver.
Washington, Montalvo, Cornwell, Bernstein. As receivers looking to throw, pressure comes from behind. He's got a man that's caught, and that's Montalvo. Brain Montalvo from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Wow. And in the tackle
New
for the
England
Owls, number
Patriots.
13, Garrett.
Right outside of Fox.
First down for the Vikings.
Wes Welker, Julian Edelman like catch
The
there and run.
Owls 25-yard line.
Keep on driving down the field with the Vikings. Looking to throw, they're going to bring some extra pressure. He's going to roll onto his right, now he's just going to have to throw it away. And a good decision.
Good pass incomplete.
Brought extra pressure from the left.
Second down.
I think that's what they're going to have to do defensively is bring some heat here to go ahead and force them not to get a good pass and hopefully get it picked off and run it back for a touchdown.
They already have one interception, but could not take advantage of getting the end zone. That's why they have 3 points here.
Tee it up! Tee it up!
Keeps Waters.
Go get it!
Talvo in the ocean. And to his right. He's just going to throw this one incomplete. He's looking for Montalvo again. Third down coming on up.
Pass intended for Efren Montalvo, incomplete. Defensively, number 21, Damari Johnson, third
Mari
down.
Johnson on the coverage there. Viking huddle. So the pistol. Waters behind him. Fakes the handoff to Waters. Got some time. We're going to throw. That's complete to Washington. He's going to try to cut back around. Stays on his feet. Still stays on his feet, trying to get to the pylon. Touchdown!
It's complete to number 5, Leandre Washington into the end zone.
What a nice
And
catch
a
and run
touchdown
there.
For the Vikings.
From Leandre Washington from St. Louis, Missouri.
Nice play action. Sucks everybody up. Number 21 just missed again.
And runs right over the goal line and for the touchdown.
The point after number 39 is Brandon Brown.
And Brown will look to make this one 21-3.
You know, I think the Owls defense went to halftime a little bit early there. They've been playing real well up to this point, and they just let them go for a minute and a half probably. And
Less than that, it took them about 40 seconds, 30 seconds, and with that, it's 21-3 Vikings here on the Barrier Online Sports Network.
Ben Absalom is a specialist in conventional and FHA financing. Ben has several years of experience in the mortgage industry. He has the ability to assess his client's home lending needs and present them with the best choices available. Ben also possesses the knowledge, commitment, and trust you need in a mortgage professional. And with Ben, there will be no hidden surprises. So call Ben Absalom at 408-626-1620 for a free loan consultation.
And welcome back here to the sideline here in the Owls. There's Taiji Glenn Ackles, who had that interception that I thought would have brought the Owls close into the end zone. He got to the 2, couldn't punch it in, and then they couldn't find a way to get into the end zone with the offense. So all they got was a 25-yard field goal, and now Vikings with 3 touchdowns. So 21 unanswered points by Diablo Valley. 43 seconds to go before halftime. Gates and Luke. Last time Gates touched on a kickoff, he got off his arms and out at the 1. This one will bounce. He'll pick it up around the 9. It's in the 15 to the 20. Get some blockers and close to the 30, and that's will be marked.
Justin Gates taking that kickoff at the 10-yard line, bringing it back up to about the 30.
Replay here.
Go ahead and see the replay.
Where he was running
Low
around.
line drive. He doesn't want to kick it to him to give
The
him a
Owls
chance
have
to
it. First
return
down,
it,
10
but he
yards
gets
to
a
go.
chance to return it
From their own
upfield.
30-yard line.
Stepped out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So
I like how hard he's running with the ball.
He's doing a great job, and 34 seconds to try to answer with a touchdown before halftime for the Owls. Benji Philippe. It's the snap. Rolling out. Got pressure coming. He's just going to throw it, and that was almost intercepted. Number 33 almost jumped it. Yoasele Manoa.
We've got a intentional grounding. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the
Roughing
Let's say he threw it to a receiver, so I don't know how intentional grounding could have happened. I've seen stranger things, though.
I must be seeing strange things.
Roughing the passer on the defense, number 68. First down.
58. It's Jordan Corral called for
With
the roughing
that
passer.
penalty, the ball will be at the
28 seconds to go here
45-yard line,
in the first half.
45. First and 10.
So Philippe got that play call and jumps back to the huddle. Would need a big play here for halftime. Gets the snap and he bobbles it. Now he's just going to throw it complete to Davis at the 48. We punch out around the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Taking that ball to the
Reese is getting out of
49-yard
bounds
line
and stopping
where
the
he was
clock.
running out of
Foothill
bounds.
does have 2 timeouts
By
left in
number
this
15,
quarter.
Billy
This
Hurst.
one's a little
Be a pickup of
smash
6.
route.
Second down and 4.
So Hoffer, Willingham Jr., Newell, and Davis is the receivers. It's the snap. Throw this one, and it should have been intercepted. Albert had his hands on it. He jumped a route.
That was an ill-advised pass.
For the Vikings, number 14 was Antoine Albert. Incomplete. Third
Stood
down.
right in front of him and almost picked it off.
Third down now with 18 seconds to go here in the first half. There's the Owl huddle there. Same formation, same receivers. Trips out to the top of your screen. Got some time to throw here. Now he sees the pressure. He's going to tuck it. He's going to run. There's a flag on the play. It's probably going to be holding. It's probably going to come back as he runs out about the 40-yard line.
There is a flag on the play.
So holding.
Holding number 69.
Repeat third down.
So on Jeremy Wint, or I believe that's Tamua Masanaya. Or 59, he might have said too as well. So big flag call as he got down to the 40-yard line on the run.
Ball is officially spotted at the
I believe
41-yard
there's only
line.
about 10
Remains
seconds to go here in the first half,
third
so
down,
I have to just throw this one
third
up.
down and 14.
Here's where you run your little hook and ladder, your trailer.
And the ball off to Ford. Ford, and he gets some blocks down the field, gets to the 50, gets out to the 45 for the first down. 2 seconds on the clock.
Inside Viking territory to about the 44-yard
They're
line.
gonna call timeout here.
Stop by number 15.
So timeout.
He was out
Foothill.
He was out of bounds anyways.
With 2 seconds to go here in the first half on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Welcome back. Remember, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire. Redwood General Tire, they treat you like family in Redwood City, California. With the weather changing, go visit them for new winter tires or new windshield wipers, as we had some rain earlier this morning. And tell them you saw them on BAOSN.tv.
Hey, if they're family, just stop by and say hi. What the heck?
What a beautiful afternoon so far here at Foothill College. So this will be the last play of the first half, and
Pending no penalties.
thank you for that one.
Pending no penalties. Never say never.
Looking to throw, pressure comes from behind. Now spinning away, Philippe looking to just throw it down the field, incomplete.
Philippe's pass is
Number
intended for
18.
number 18.
Clock says triple zeros.
And that will end the first half. And with that, Vikings 21, the Outlaws 3 here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
You can still watch the halftime show from the snack bar. Bay Area Online Sports Network is broadcasting our halftime show online at www.baosn.tv.
Come to Shiok Singapore Kitchen, located in downtown Menlo Park, for authentic Singaporean cuisine. Singaporean cuisine puts a new spin on the culinary traditions of India, China, Malaysia, and Indonesia to create a unique taste of its own. Our favorites include the chili crab, Singapore's national dish, Singapore chicken rice, a popular comfort food, the flavorful laksa, and the intriguing oyster omelet. Enhance your culinary vacation with our selection of cocktails and beers. Shiok is an ideal place for family dinners, corporate meetings, catching up with friends, and well-traveled, adventurous diners. Come and experience for yourself the feeling of Shiok.
And welcome back. Here as we'll have the halftime show from Foothill College with the Foothill Owl Cheerleaders.
Hella thick, I wanna smash them out now. Speed up. Gas pedal. Gas pedal. just like this.
I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in the fast lane. From LA to Tokyo, I'm so fancy. Get your taste this girl. Remember my name.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Yeah, your boy Juicy J.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
That was a great halftime show by the Foothill Owl cheerleaders. We'll take another break here on the Very Online Sports Network.
Why go to one place for tires, another for alignment, and yet another for brakes or an oil change?
At Redwood General Tire, we do everything all under one roof.
Our state-of-the-art facility offers the same level of service as a dealer, without dealer prices. Plus, as an independent tire dealer, we can get you any brand tire you want. Don't drive all over town. Get better service at better prices, all under one roof. Redwood General Tire Pros, located on Broadway in Redwood City. Look for the Big Red G.
Bowers Intelligent Transportation moves over 6,000 people to and from work every day in luxury and style. Bowers state-of-the-art luxury coaches are fully equipped with leatherette seating, Wi-Fi, DirecTV, Corian tables, power outlets for your phone or laptop, and even a bathroom. Each Bowers coach removes as many as 52 cars and 2 million pounds of carbon monoxide per year. Commute to and from work for as low as $13 a day. Call Bowers Intelligent Transportation today at 800-546-6688 or online at bowersit.com.
Ben Absalom is a specialist in conventional and FHA financing. Ben has several years of experience in the mortgage industry. He has the ability to assess his clients' home lending needs and present them with the best choices available. Ben also possesses the knowledge, commitment, and trust you need in a mortgage professional. And with Ben, there will be no hidden surprises. So call Ben Absalom at 408-626-1620 for a free loan consultation.
Welcome back. Here's the scores: DVC 21, Foothill 3. And I believe we'll do the first half highlights here.
All right, we're going to find the highlights.
We're gonna go dig deep into the highlight reels. Rain's supposed to be coming soon, as you can feel the clouds moving over, and hopefully rain does not come during this game. It's been a beautiful afternoon here in Foothill.
Perfect weather.
So with that, we'll just let you listen to the sights and sound of Foothill College as we find the replays here of the first half. And so we do have first half highlights, Steve, and let's take a look at them.
All right. Bring them on. Here's that pickoff.
Taichi Glenn Ackles, who brought it all the way to the 2 here.
He got slowed down just enough.
This is how it started, off the hand of Washington.
There we go. I missed this. I was stuck in traffic.
And I thought he was going to go to the house here. Just couldn't find a way. Just got slowed up right there. Good job by Wood.
Wood just held on to him. This is leading up to the 3 points. Uh-oh.
And I thought he turned it right back over there. 4 lost his helmet, but they got back onto it. And here's the sack. And number 33, Yosele Manoa. And then he tried to get it off to Hoffer, and incomplete. And they left it, and the only points they have, they were the first to score a 25-yard field goal, and then after this, it's just all Diablo Valley College. Just the first touchdown to play lock.
Nifty little run.
Look at it here. Instead of trying to tackle him, he was trying to strip it, was number 23. Overhand Pharrell Logan.
Javis Blaylock. Javis is from Rio Vista.
And then here's this amazing interception by McGrew after Willingham Jr. just bobbled the ball. He basically flipped it into his arms.
Yeah, you can't blame.
It's not the receiver's fault.
Yeah, it's not the receiver's fault there. He's trying to make something happen and hang on. And he just gets popped. And it's one of those things that happens. I know he's not too happy about it. But this is football. The ball bounces in odd ways. That's why it's got points on each end.
Here's the next touchdown to Andre Washington.
That was just some poor tackling by
He's
the
just trying to grab
defensive back.
jerseys
There's two missed tackles right there. That's a gimme.
Thank you, David. Good call.
One miss, 2 miss,
3
miss.
Here comes number 4. Another great effort.
Good effort by the Diablo Valley receiver. Who was that?
That was number 5, Leandre Washington,
Okay.
from St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis,
And
Missouri.
they made it 21-3 after the PAT. And I believe that's the first half highlights here. Barry Online Sports Network take another break here at halftime from Foothill College.
Why go to one place for tires, another for alignment, and yet another for brakes or an oil change?
At Redwood General Tire, we do everything all under one roof.
Our state-of-the-art facility offers the same level of service as a dealer without dealer prices. Plus, as an independent tire dealer, we can get you any brand tire you want. Don't drive all over town. Get better service at better prices all under one roof. Redwood General Tire Pros, located on Broadway in Redwood City. Look for the big red G.
Bowers Intelligent Transportation moves over 6,000 people to and from work every day in luxury and style. Our state-of-the-art luxury coaches are fully equipped with leatherette seating, Wi-Fi, DirecTV, Corian tables, power outlets for your phone or laptop, and even a bathroom. Each Bowers coach removes as many as 52 cars and 2 million pounds of carbon monoxide per year. Commute to and from work for as low as $13 a day. Call Bowers Intelligent Transportation today at 800-546-6688 or online at bowersit.com.
Welcome back here. Why don't you listen to the sights and sound of Foothill College as we wait for the players and teams to come back out for the warm-ups. We get the second half here.
Felix!
As you see, the captains have come back here onto the field. So we have number 44, Julian or Mr. King, number 79, Chris Carnes, and number 19, Darren Willingham Jr. They early on had 4 captains with Tamua Masanai. And he's not out there. And rain has begun here. You might not be able to tell. The sun's over the field, but it is slowly coming down.
I'm told by one of our camera operators, instant replay operators, this is a summer day in Ireland.
You must be enjoying this weather here. So the Owls have entered back onto the field, now waiting on the Vikings to come out of the locker room as they look ready to go. And they will come out to the field as they have a 18-point lead here.
And here comes a horde of Vikings.
Vikings come in at 5-1, 1-0 in the National Base 6. Tied with City College San Francisco and San Mateo.
A lot of 6-1 teams.
They also come in ranked as number 8 in the state of California and number 6 in the region. Butte is above them in the regional poll, but they're above Butte in the state poll. Which is, I don't know how that one worked out, but Navajo Valley's 8th in the state. Butte is number 10, but in the region, DVC is 6 and Butte is 5.
Butte must have got a few more votes in the region than they did in the entire state.
So as we wait for the Owls will receive, they lost the toss, but DVC chose to receive. They won the toss. The team's warming up just a little bit, but they look ready. So as of right now, one of the teams we cover here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network out against De Anza. College San Mateo leads 34-7
For the Vikings,
in that game.
number 18,
is the only team
and
in
the
the National
Tony
Base 6 that has not won a game
Navajo
yet. They're
is
0-6.
21 years old
Foothill
today.
1-5.
Happy
Looks
birthday,
like they're going to move on
and the
to
Tony.
0-7. Sacramento City College is beating College of Siskiyou 28-10. That's pretty much all the games that are happening right now that I can get updates on. San Mateo after that big win against Santa Rosa.
Thank you.
We'll see them next week up at San Mateo against these Owls.
Back to receive for the Owls. Number 24, Justin Gates. Number 16, Roland Luke.
Going down the crunch time.
Kicking off,
Play, divisional play.
number 39,
14 playoff.
Brendan Brown.
Teams tied at the top of the Base 6. It's going to be one heck of a finish in the National Base 6 division.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a race to the finish line to see who can go ahead and beat who here in this division.
Here we go to start off the second half. This is going to go out of bounds. And not a great way to start for the Vikings, kicking that one out of bounds.
Have they had some trouble with their kicking game here
They've
today?
had the couple deep kicks to Gates, and then they did the 2 squib kicks, and I'm surprised. That's the first time I've seen them with a full kickoff.
Kicking it straight out of bounds.
Sorry for the replay going in and out, but connection problem to the main
The
spot
Owls
press
will have
box.
it. Ball's on their own 35-yard line. First and 10. Quarterbackman, number 12, Benji Police.
So here we go. And the ball off here, and he's going to be met and dropped for a
Carries
loss.
forward,
Got a 4-yard loss on
into
that.
own backfield
It's only to the 31.
by number 4, Thompson Hulu, and number 78,
And
Mark.
back live here.
Anthony
Get back to the replay.
Ford.
Ford went nowhere.
Be a loss of about 5
44
yards.
is actually
Let's go, 4
which
yards.
was our number 76 for
Second down and 14.
DVC. That's Hanani Iono from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Wow.
You see there the big number 44 on the outside. It's the snap, looking to throw. He's trying to get away here. He's going to get out to about the 34.
Keeping the ball up to about the 35-yard line. The original.
He's out to the
line of
35.
scrimmage When he was run out of bounds.
They got the lost
Bring
yardage
up a
back.
Third down for the Owls.
Almost.
Third and 10.
I'll give you 3rd and 11.
So long third down, but a big third down to start off this second half for the Owls.
3rd and 10 and some change.
Taking a long time to get out of this huddle. Down to 5 seconds, down to 4 seconds on the play clock, down to 2, down to 1. They're going to have to take a timeout. Timeout, Foothill. As they just started the second half, they have to take a timeout. And we'll take a break here on the Barrier Online Sports Network. Welcome back here as the Foothill Owls take on the Diablo Valley College Vikings. Remember, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire in Redwood City, California. We treat you like family.
Ben Absalom.
We have the huddle here.
This was the timeout. They're going to go ahead and make some changes. They're going to switch some things around. That was an instant replay of the huddle, folks.
Of the timeout, too. Looking to throw, and he's got pressure coming, trying to get away from it. He's tucking and run to the 40. Gets out to the 45, and it's right at the first down marker. See where they spot it, though.
To about the 45-yard line where he stopped at
He's got the first down.
Actually gave it to him.
That's going to be good enough for a Foothill first
The
down.
ball went down behind the first down marker.
Yeah. Better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Willingham, Jordan, Newell, and Davis. Davis at the very top of your screen. And the ball off to Ford. Ford met after he gets about 4 yards. That one comes off, and that's happened a couple times this afternoon.
You have to go ahead and come out now.
McGrew. Pick up of 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
All right, here's the replay. Then go ahead and just tackled his helmet.
And they're whistling to stop the time. Philippe under center. Looking to throw. Throws it out to Hoffer. He's going to look to throw. He's looking for Davis. And Davis incomplete. There's a flag, though. And it's probably pass interference.
That definitely was a pass interference. Nice little trickeration play there. Hoffer, an ex-quarterback, getting a lateral pass and then passing downfield. Good job. Nice pass by Hoffer.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 14. Not playing the ball with contact. 15 yards. First down.
In college, though, it's only 15-yard penalty. It's not at the spot of the foul, so really
the officials will
if you're a
stop this
defender,
ball
you're
at
better
the
off
Viking
going ahead
35-yard line.
taking the 15-yarder rather than giving him a 35-yard play.
All he had to do was turn around and could have had a chance to even intercept that ball.
Possibly.
As well. 10 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap, throw it out quickly, and he's incomplete, leading.
Pass intended for Darren Willingham Jr. falls incomplete. 2nd down.
2nd down coming on up. Remember, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire. Redwood General Tire, they treat you like family. Redwood City, California.
Stop in and just say hello. Tell them you saw your the commercial here on Bay Area Online Sports Network.
Looking to throw, pressure coming. He's just going to launch it towards Hoffer. Incomplete.
Freaks pass intended for number 3. Ricky Hoffer falls incomplete.
Let's try to get to Hoffer there. 3rd down coming on up.
Third down.
Probably 2-down territory here for the
Owls.
Yeah, the Owls. Sorry, man. I just had a senior moment there.
Okay.
Forgot where I was.
Well, it slowed down just as we start the second half here on Based.TV. It slowed down all of a sudden. Looking to throw. He's just going to launch it towards Davis. Trying to get to Davis. Another pass interference.
Another
is coming.
pass interference.
And maybe the game is right now to get flags.
There is a flag on the
Because
play.
it seems like they've been very successful getting a couple of them right now.
Can't catch the ball, but they can catch a flag.
Here's
Let's
the
see what we
isolation on
got.
Davis.
Yeah, he's.
I don't know about that one.
That was.
That's just.
I think that was a gimme.
Pass interference defense, number 15. 15 yards from the previous spot, first down.
That's a first.
Well, at least his microphone is
Ball
working.
spotted at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The upsides. That's a interesting call there. And the ball off here to Ford up the middle. Following his blockers, keep pushing forward. Nice run.
Running hard.
That's a
Down
first down, I
inside the
believe.
15 to
10.
about the 10-yard line where he's stopped by number 9.
The offensive line is getting a good push. They're getting a nice lead on the defenders right there. And all Ford's doing is getting behind him, tucking himself in there and run.
He's going to be inches short of the first down.
Pickup of a 9-yard
Second
gain.
down,
We'll call it second
less
and
than
a short
one.
one.
Looking to throw. He's going to roll out to his left. Now he's just going to throw it. Incomplete. Surprised he didn't run it again.
I almost said he's not going to pass it, and then they came out and threw the ball. I don't know.
Pass was intended for
Basically
number
ran for
88,
10
Grant
yards and they
Newell.
marked him very short. And
Incomplete. Third down.
I mean, it makes sense that you're going to catch the defense with something that they don't think you're going to do, because I didn't think they were going to pass the ball. But if you're not connecting
ball
on
this
your
time and pushing forward, and I think the ball came loose.
yes, it did.
Fumble on the play.
If you're
I
not
think
connecting,
Valley got on top.
if you're not connecting with the passes, why throw the ball?
The ball did come loose. See who's got possession.
One of the linemen did fall on it. One of the linemen looks like he did fall on it. He's given the ball, and it was punched out. Number 56 lost his helmet. He's going to have to go out.
Foothill recovers it.
That fumble recovered by number 58.
It's about time
Bull.
something good happens to Foothill
First
here.
and goal now for the Owls.
As a result, it is a first down. First down, Foothill. Goal to go from the 7-yard line.
First and goal for the 7.
2 penalties and a forward fumble for 3 first downs.
What a drive. Now can they punch it in here? Looking to throw. That's tipped up, intercepted. Number 23, that's Williams. He's going to get dragged down from behind.
That pass
And a flag.
intercepted by number 23.
Flags after the interception, so it's definitely going to go ahead and be
Justin
Diablo
Williams,
Valley
we have a
ball.
flag on the play.
Look at this. Trying to force it.
It gets tipped up in the air again, and it's picked off. Now, who made that tackle? Let's go back.
Under the official for the call on the flag.
We have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on 40. Well, it'll be first down.
That's pretty neat how he just taps his hip and he gets real loud again, huh? How come I can't do that?
So the Vikings get the ball back on the Williams interception.
Very demoralizing there, that change of possession.
Good drive going.
You're going in to score, and then all of a sudden you give the ball away again.
They're on
away from
15-yard
running.
line, first and 10.
Inside to the 10. Threw the ball and it just couldn't. And this ball off to the outside here. Waters goes nowhere.
Nice tackle by number 96.
Number 54,
Owls,
Marcus
96.
Waters, the ball carrier.
Hamberry.
Tackled in his own backfield for a 1-yard loss by number 96, Darian Hamberry.
Nice Philippe through the
Not
interception
too
to the
many,
sideline.
11.
not too many local boys in this game. There's a lot of kids from out of state. I say
The ones that we've seen playing.
right. I say kids, I mean young men.
You went from high school calling them kids, now we're here at community college.
Well, you are a kid in high school. You're not a young man until you're 18.
Pressure coming, he's going to throw. That's complete to Montalvo, and he took it in.
I'll tell you what, that 6'4" frame of wood actually made him
In on the tackle, number 8,
able to
Justin
complete that pass. He just passed it right over everybody's head.
4 yards. Call it third down.
Play
and
action,
7.
right over everything.
Just couldn't get to him in time for the sack.
That was all wood on that play action.
Third down coming on up there. Vikings now. Changing play at the line. Pistol gets the snap, looking to throw. Got some time, throws it complete to Bernstein. And he gets it all the way to the 36-37, a flag on the play though.
Number 17, Marcus
Marcus
Brown.
Armstrong Brown. Bernstein's number 16. Armstrong Brown with the completion. Nice catch there. Good throw to keep it away from the defender. But where's the flag for? It's against the Owls.
It's got to be a pass interference, him reaching in. If the official goes ahead and taps his hip, we'll hear what he's going to say. There he goes. He's tapping his hip.
The pass interference.
Probably takes his hand off the box for the microphone. You can't hear him anymore. But Armstrong Brown with a nice catch.
Ball is at the 37-yard line. First and 10 for the Vikings.
First and 10 now for the Vikings. Armstrong Brown again at the bottom of your screen. He just made that catch. Ball off to Waters. Nowhere. Gained a yard.
He's met right there in the middle by number 44.
Marquise Waters, the ball carrier, stopped. At the 43-yard line by number 44, Julian Mr. King.
Mr. King.
Gain of about a yard.
Nice.
Mr. King.
Second down.
Second down, now 9. Looking to throw. Throwing out to his right. Complete to Washington. Washington going to get all the way down to about a yard short of the first down.
Number 5, Jarek Rosales, stretcher. Leandre
2 or 3
Washington.
yards short there.
He was tackled by number 21, Damari Johnson.
But again, it makes it third and manageable instead of
To lead the Vikings with a third
third
down.
and unbearable.
2 yards to go.
Down in 2. Armstrong Brown on the bottom. Montalvo.
Back in that eye backs again.
Yeah, Villa gets the ball. Going to be short of the first down by a yard.
Definitely.
But if I'm DVC, I know you might want to punt, but the way you've been controlling the game, you might want to go for it. Stop.
Number 22 is the ball carrier, Jake Villa.
Third quarter with 7:55 left. I don't think so. You go ahead and punt. They're going to go ahead and go for it. Of course, they're going to second guess me, so whatever I say is going to be wrong. I'd punt, put them way back down again, and play field position game.
I think they want to add one more score.
Loading the box, 9 in the box.
Snap. And the ball off, and he's going to be short. Didn't get it.
Hey, I'm right. I made the right call.
But now, the Owls have to take the opportunity with the short field to get the end zone.
That goes without saying.
Villa couldn't get it.
That was a great defensive stand by the Owls.
Foothill.
Now that's something to hang your hat on, Foothill. So let's go ahead and turn around and try and move the ball.
Yeah, they need it. And after that turnover in the end zone, cheerleaders there. So Philippe now goes back on out for the offense with Gates as his running back.
They got double tight ends.
They have Ford over being looked at on the sideline. The ball off to Gates. Gates trying to go up the middle, trying to break this one. He gets out to the 40.
Number 24,
Good
Justin
game by
Gates.
Gates.
Up to the 40-yard line before he
Gates
was
only
stopped.
5'7", 155. Nope.
By number
5'7",
8,
155 out of
Dylan
Palo Alto.
That's going to be a pickup of 6 yards.
Good little run.
2nd and 4.
Philippe under center. And he's going to be met in the backfield.
Justin Gates.
Didn't have a chance.
58, I believe.
56. Xavier Banks.
56.
It's Xavier Banks with the big hit. 6'1", 328 from De La Salle High School.
That is a big boy.
Can we go nowhere? Remember, folks, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire.
Bring up a
Tire, they
third
treat
down.
you like family in Redwood City,
3
California.
yards to go. Corrected, 7 yards to go.
Beautiful Redwood City, California. Not just Redwood City, California.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful Redwood City, California.
They're down. Throw and intercepted! And that's Williams again. Down the sideline he goes, all the way down to the 20-yard line, and that's back-to-back interceptions on back-to-back drives by number 23, Justin Williams of Lamarck,
But we have a change of possession.
Texas.
The Vikings are going to take over.
So that's the second pick
At
by
the
Benji Philippe. Was thrown.
20-yard line.
and he was jumped that round.
He read that one perfectly.
So now going for a fourth down. Doesn't matter because the Vikings get the ball back with Wood in the pistol. In the red zone, hand the ball off to Waters. Waters spinning around, staying on his feet.
He's still going.
I'm going to say he was down with his hand.
We're going to go ahead and check that on replay.
Because I don't think an elbow or a forearm.
I don't
think he went down at all. I think they just blew the whistle because his hand went.
I mean, granted, I'm old and my vision's
Well,
going.
let's see
Let's
this
take a look at this.
Where?
No,
he was not down.
He was never down. Again, I'm right twice. I'm going to buy a lottery ticket tonight.
It's the snap, looking to throw. Throws it in the middle. That's complete to Montalvo. Got the first down. Inside the 10 will be first and goal for the Vikings.
That was 28. Was that Jarvis Blaylock?
Number 11, Bobby Gentry.
Jarvis Blaylock?
Number 23, Abraham Farrell Logan. That's going to be good enough for a Viking
Maybe my
first down.
vision's coming
First
back.
and
Blaylock
goal
back
to
in
goal
now.
from the 9-yard line.
We have
I won't-
Cornwell,
I won't need that
Montalvo
LASIK.
in Washington. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw, incomplete.
That pass
That was effort.
was intended
That
for
was
Marquise.
Montalvo that
Waters
time.
falls incomplete. Defensively for the Owls, number 8, Dustin.
He just tries to run underneath and catch the ball. Little stop,
Second down for the
slant
Vikings.
stop.
Second and goal now. Pistols, Wood. He's going to tuck it and run it himself. In the pile and all the way down to
Woods
the 5.
keeping the ball
Once
to about
again,
the 5-yard line where he was stopped by the interior of the
down.
Owls defensive line.
Somebody's helmet came off, so somebody's going to have to go out.
Wood, good job holding on to it as the flock of owls just got to him.
For the Vikings, third down, goal to goal from the 5.
It's a third and goal from the 5. Armstrong Brown going out to the right. Waters. Montalvo. Two receivers. And the ball off to Waters, up the middle. Pushing forward. Trying to get towards the end zone. Short and all the way down to about the 2.
Nice close-up shot there. Fourth and 2.
4th and 2, they're going to go.
Fourth down.
Here. Washington. Armstrong Brown out there. And the ball off to the running back into the end zone. Touchdown. Waters.
Into the end zone for the Viking touchdown.
Waters on a nice run there, following his lead blocker. There we go.
Made that look easy
Diablo
there.
Valley. Diablo Valley made that look easy. They got a hat on a hat. They got a body on a body, and there was nobody there to go ahead
And for the
and
PAT,
make a play. You see
number
right
39
there.
is Brandon Brown.
Brown will look to make this 28-3. Kick is up, and the kick is good. They'll make it 28-3 here with 3:34 to go here in the third, live on the Barry Online Sports Network. Welcome back here. The Bear Online Sports Network is Diablo College Vikings take opportunity of an interception. Add another 7. It's 28-3 here with 3:34 to go here in the third. Gates and Luke back deep.
I don't think they're going to go ahead and kick it deep. They're probably going to kick it hard squib, low line drive. I've been right twice. I've been right twice today now.
Another game that's big in this National Base 6 division. San Mateo 47, Deanza 7. Gates will watch it bounce in front of him and gets it from the 2. And he's going to be met, and he's going to spin away. And he's going to get dropped with in the 15 to the 12 to 13-yard line, and might have wanted to get that one to the end zone, take it.
The Owls have had poor field position most of the day, except for that last stop on 4th down where they had the ball at the Diablo Valley 40, 35-yard line for that last interception.
13-yard line.
They've just been struggling inside the red zone, have Foothill, but another opportunity here. Just need to take away from the turnovers. Off to Gates. Gates trying to find an opening. Stays on his feet. He's got first down and more. And a good run by Gates.
That was a nice run by Justin Gates.
Up over the 25 to about the 27-yard line before he's finally stopped.
Replay here.
By number 6, Thompson Kulu. That's good enough for another Foothill.
So they had Kyvon Taylor starting quarterback, brought in Benji Philippe after he threw an interception. And then Philippe's thrown 2, and they haven't gone back to number 2, Kyvon Taylor. And the ball off again here. He gets about a yard or 2.
Justin Gates again, the ball carrier.
Carry.
To about the 29-yard line. Pick up a 2-yard, second down, and 8.
Second and 8. throw here. It's second down and 8. Looking to throw. That's complete to Davis as he's hit hard.
The pass is complete to number 9, Emmanuel Davis. And on the stop for the Vikings, Antoine Albert. That is another Foothill down.
That's worked twice now for him, that double slant out of two receivers to both sides. Twins look.
Owls with a nice drive right now. Go out to Newell. He's got it. Jeff Sard's one defender, and he just held on by the jersey there.
Number 88, Grant Newell.
Got to be able to break away from a
To about
jersey
the
tag.
43-yard line. For the Vikings, number 14, Albert Correction.
Catch there.
Antoine Albert.
Just couldn't get away from back end of his jersey being pulled by number 14.
Pickup of about 3
Antoine
yards.
Albert.
Well, a second down and 7.
That could have been a big gain if Albert didn't hold him back.
And the ball off again, and he's going to go nowhere.
Justin Gates stopped right at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle, number 78, Mark Anthony Ford. No gain on the play, third down.
The Owls third down now. Looking to throw. That's incomplete behind his receiver, I think.
Pass intended for number
7,
7,
Gibson.
Jordan Gibson falls incomplete. Fourth down for Foothill.
The ball has just been a little bit off target on every pass play. Even the ones that are caught, the receivers are having to stop.
Seven, Bordelon has it. And he get dropped at about the 16. And that's where the Vikings will start here. On the next drive, it's 28-7, DVC over Foothill.
Borderline taking that.
Welcome back here on the Barry Online Sports Network. I'm Jason Neal alongside me, Steve Nicolopoulos, and our great crew here. Remember, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tires. They hand the ball off here and keeps on pushing. Ball came loose at the end here.
That's Jarvis Blaylock carrying the ball.
They said DVC go back
By
on
number
top of it.
13, Garrett Putnick, and a host of other tacklers.
Second down
6
coming
yard
on up.
pickup, second and 4.
And I think that should end the third quarter. As it's at 19 seconds right now.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
So we had a technical problem here with our clock, but the clock ends here inside Foothill College Stadium. It's DVC 28, Foothill 3.
Why go to one place for tires, another for alignment, and yet another for brakes or an oil change?
At Redwood General Tire, we do everything all under one roof.
Our state-of-the-art facility offers the same level of service as a dealer, without dealer prices. Plus, as an independent tire dealer, we can get you any brand tire you want. Don't drive all over town. Get better service at better prices, all under one roof. Redwood General Tire Pros, located on Broadway in Redwood City. Look for the big red G.
Bowers Intelligent Transportation moves over 6,000 people to and from work every day in luxury and style. Bowers state-of-the-art luxury coaches are fully equipped with leatherette seating, Wi-Fi, DirecTV, Corian tables, power outlets for your phone or laptop, and even a...
Welcome back here as DVC has second and short. Start the fourth quarter. Looking to throw is Wood. Wood looking down the field. Intercepted! Hutnick has it. He's trying to get out to the 20. Spinning around, staying in bounds to the 10, down to the 5.
Ooh, cheap shot after the play.
Garrett Hutnick, number 13, for the interception. So that changed the feeling for Foothill.
The quarter changed, and so did the momentum.
On the interception after the tip.
So that's their second interception. They had Nigel Glenn Ackles and now Hutnick. But the problem is last time they got this interception and put it inside the 10, they couldn't capitalize with the touchdown.
Well, they've changed quarterback.
And so Taylor comes back out. He started the game.
Yep, they've gone back to Taylor now.
And the ball off here, and he's met quickly, and that's number 20, Jonathan Golson.
Right at the line of scrimmage, the 5.
So Golson doesn't get in. Second down and goal.
Correct that. Jonathan Olson was the ball carrier.
So number 7, Gibson. And number 9, Davis goes back out, and Golson had that. I think they had too many in the huddle there.
Now quarterbacking is number 2, Kevon Taylor.
So Taylor.
Got 4 seconds left.
Number 1 just gets it off, looking to throw. Gonna throw it out, and it's they're gonna say he called it.
Complete.
He caught it there, and I don't think he caught it.
Let's
see a replay here. From my angle, I could not tell.
Right at the original line of scrimmage, and it's third down.
And what a catch by number 7, Jordan Gibson, but he doesn't go for any yards there, but nice catch.
Nope, no gain on that.
Third down from the 5.
Let's go! Let's put it in! Let's go, offense!
Looking to throw, he's just gonna throw it, and no one was looking for him. He had pressure coming, incomplete.
That pass intended for number 19, Darren Willingham Jr.
Darren Willingham Jr. there. Good replay. And just so much pressure. And I don't even know if Gates decided to block anybody that time. With the pressure coming, and he just threw it out. They're going to go for it here in 4th. 4th and goal from the 5. Out to the left, and out receiver out to the right.
Offsides.
And he's gonna. Defender's trying to say he was full offsides. It might have been false start.
Yeah. They're
discussing it here.
They're trying to figure out who jumped first. Does it look like they're saying eeny, meeny, miny, mo to you, Jason? I don't know.
Coin flip. They have a coin.
It's Rochambeau time.
I think it was a false start.
I think the offense did draw them off sides.
Wait, they're going to call it false start.
On the offense, number 58. 5 yards.
It was a false start. He was already out. We couldn't get it from the very beginning, but he was already out of his crouch.
Yeah, he already stepped back into his slide step.
So they're going to go forward here on 4th and goal from the 10.
3 points isn't going to get you too much here. So they definitely have to score.
They got to throw it here, though. Taylor gets this snap. Looking to throw. He's got pressure coming. He's going to have to tuck it and run. He's going to throw. He's got a man open. He caught it. touchdown.
And there's a 15-yard penalty for targeting his head. He definitely.
Number 88, Grant Newell, and he's wobbling.
Yeah, his legs are. Looks like he's been out to sea for a long time. He took a shot.
For a touchdown.
He just threw it, and he was wide open.
Watch this right here. There.
I don't know about that. It's targeting or not. I don't think so. Because that's an ejection if it is.
Yeah, it is. There would be an ejection. They're discussing whether it's ejection. And now that I look at it a second time.
I don't think so. Yeah, let's look at that one more time if we can.
We'll go one more time. He did come to the head, though, and extend his arms to hit him, it looked like.
But he didn't lead with his helmet. He didn't.
Yeah, but he's targeting the head. Watch. He tries to go ahead and just rip right through him. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no.
The foul.
They just called it first
15-yard penalty
kickoff.
assessed on the kickoff.
So it's just a personal foul.
Thank goodness I do that lip reading class on Tuesday nights.
Where's that? What school is that?
I don't know.
They're going to go for 2 here.
It's an online lip reading course.
So they're going to go for 2 here. Make this 28-11. DVC trying to get the right line. Throw it. Incomplete. In and out of his hands.
Yep, that's kind of been the story today.
Incomplete. Score remains Vikings 28. The Owls 9.
And it was in his hands and out and just dropped it. And so after that, they get the touchdown. It's DVC 28, Foothill 9 on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Welcome back here. So the 15 yards will be assessed on the kickoff here. So they'll kick it from the 50. So they'll have that touchdown, missed the 2-point conversion. It's 28-9, 13:05 to go here in the game.
See what the special teams coordinator has come up with.
Do you think we could see an onside kick? We've seen a bunch the last week or two. Another game in this division here for the National Base 6. San Mateo, College San Mateo 54, Deanza 7. So it's like College San Mateo moved to 2-0 in this division. And Santa Rosa and City, which I don't have an update yet, but that's a big game in this division.
Santa Rosa City College and City College.
Yep. They started at 1, but no update. An onside kick, and it's
a drag
right into the arms of a Viking.
Good heads-up play by the.
Ackles just so close, celebrating on the sideline. I thought they were going to get to it, and just couldn't get to it.
That was so quick, it caught our.
They might call interference on the catch, even though he caught it. This is what I thought. Maybe they would have thrown the flag for
They're going to take over at their own 41
DVC has it now.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
Trying to respond to the Foothill touchdown.
He stepped up to catch it. He was up closer than 10 yards.
And the ball off here to Blaylock.
Number 28.
It's about 1 or 2.
Blaylock to the 43-yard line. We stop at number
Duggar.
44, Julian
There is
King.
receiver as well. Number 88.
2-yard pickup.
The bigger
Second and
receivers
8.
I've seen. 6'3" tight end, but he was out of the receiver. 249. So look for number 88 here. He's going to come to the bottom of your screen right there. Along with Devin Hope on Talvo. Hands the ball off again, this time to Blaylock. Following the blocks here, following the big guys on this side. He gets to the 50. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
50-yard line, where you're stopped by number 44, Julian Mr. King.
Mr. King will get the tackle at the end of this
To
one.
lead the Vikings with a third down.
Third down now.
And a yard to go.
1. Talvo. Duggar on the bottom. And this one off again. They're going to get a stop.
Number 13, Trayvon.
Brings up
13.
4th and 1 or 4th and 2.
Trayvon Hanna.
Going backfield by number 96,
They needed that
Darian
stop on defense after
Henberry.
they scored the
This will be a
touchdown.
loss on the play of 2 yards. Bringing up a
2.
fourth down for the
Draw by number
Vikings.
96.
96 and 44.
Darian Hamberry and number 44. That is
Jr.
Julian Mr. King. Will have to punt. Willingham Jr. waiting on the punt. High snap
High
again.
snap.
It's over his head. And now you're just kicking and
Uh-oh,
hit
it's
by
touched.
an owl, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 24, and a flag.
They're going to call kicking the ball. They're going to say for Mr. King, kick the ball.
Oh, I don't even think he
I
kicked it off. He just hit him in the stomach.
It went off of him, yes.
And you couldn't see it on this replay. And
I don't know. Here's another look at it. Over the top.
it just hit off his leg and rolled.
Yep.
Got a legal procedure on the kicking team. That is declined. First down.
That's the latest illegal procedure I've seen called, and the flag was over here, but then there's a flag over here. So it was called. Didn't see that, but what's
Sideline warning on Foothill.
on a sideline warning?
That's what it's all
I was about
about.
to say if they're going to call him for kicking it, that would have been a crime.
Yeah, up here you can't tell what's going on down there. So.
There's Booker T. Wells III, who will sing our national anthem.
First and 10,
Earlier
Foothill,
today.
the Vikings, 25.
Taylor trying to get them back into the end zone. There's the ball off to Gates.
Justin Gates,
Surprised they're running
stopped
here.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there's a
And a flag, a late flag, pushing and shoving. And they're still pushing and shoving.
Visual timeout for each player.
And there's an injured player.
Anthony Hoare, we do have a flag on the play.
So with the flag here and an injured player, see if they're going to call the flag first before we take a break. And we'll take a break here with the injured player on the Barry Online Sports Network.
Ben Absalom is a specialist in conventional and FHA financing. Ben has several years of experience in the mortgage industry. He has the ability to assess his clients' home lending needs and present them with the best choices available. Ben also possesses the knowledge, commitment, and trust you need in a mortgage professional. And with Ben, there will be no hidden surprises. So call Ben Absalom at 408-626-1620 for a free loan consultation.
We're back here with after
some injury
break here,
timeout.
Injury
We've got
timeout
injury
still.
timeout.
See if we can put some pressure on his leg, and he's going to have a hard time getting on the field. Is Samuel Masanai.
It's nice to be able to see him get up and walk off. That's good.
He's listed as a defensive lineman, but he's also playing O-line as well.
Coming off the
See if they
field,
can put
Samuel
some pressure on his
Masania.
ankle. This is more, I believe,
With a
the
little
injury
help.
is. And I'm waiting on the penalty. And
We have 2 penalties. Dead ball on sportsmanlike on the offense, number 79. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, number 44. They offset. Second down.
so second down, so they had offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
We waited all that time for that.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Wow. It's almost
For the Owls,
going
Or
to
they
second
were
and
just
10.
not even called the penalty.
Samuel correction from the Vikings 25-yard line.
So Viking 25, second and 10.
We got 2 receivers down here at the bottom.
Ricky
uncovered.
Hoffer right there. And timeout, Vikings
The
here on the
Vikings
Barrier
called
Online
timeout.
Sports Network. And welcome back here to the Barrier Online Sports Network. I'm Jason Myers. I'm with Steve Nicolopoulos, DVC 28, Foothill 9. It's a snap. This Taylor looking to throw. And that's almost intercepted again. And that was number 4 that time. That's Jarek Rosales who trying to get that interception.
They're playing man coverage. DVC's playing man coverage. They've got man-to-man coverage, and they're bringing 7 guys.
And he jumped the route too, and
he was able to jump the route from inside.
Third down now for the Owls. Snap, looking to throw. He's just going to throw it over Gibson's head.
Pass intended for number 7,
Incomplete.
Jordan
Fourth
Gibson.
down.
Ball's incomplete. 4th down.
Let's go, guys.
Looking
We
10.
have 10 yards. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. Just converted just a minute ago. We can do it again. Let's do it. Let's go, oh, let's go.
Fourth.
Come on. We can do it.
And a long 10 here. They need this. Looking to throw. It's complete. Caught. And he's going to be very short of the first down. No turnover on downs. Not the biggest play of the game. They just need to find a way to get a first down and could not.
Maybe they'll get it on 5th down.
We have a change of the possession. The Vikings are going to take over. Their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
So 28-9 just score with 9:50 to go here in this game.
Well, let's see if the defense can go ahead and rally and get them back in the game.
Let's go, D! Let's go, D!
In the run here. They do with Waters. It's to the 21-22 yard line.
Number 24, the ball carrier, Marcus Waters. He is stopped by number 96, Darian Hamberry, for a 1 yard, let's call it a 1 yard gain. 2 yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Holding the pistol. It's the handoff, pressure coming, gets away, and just gonna unload and incomplete. Looking for Montalvo.
Good job sidestepping.
Montalvo
Sidestepping his defender.
For the Owls, Tyee Glenn Apple.
Third down coming on up. Surprised if you're Vikings, you don't run the ball more here. Trying to eat up as much clock as you can.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But then I guess maybe with the new playoff system, point differential, they might want to add some more points here.
There you go, man. You answered your own question.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
pretty good.
Didn't think I was going to do that. The timeout. Vikings here on Basin.tv.
Why go to one place for tires, another for alignment, and yet another for brakes or an oil change?
At Redwood General Tire, we do everything all under one roof.
Our state-of-the-art facility offers the same level of service as a dealer, without dealer prices. Plus, as an independent tire dealer, we can get you any brand tire you want. Don't drive all over town. Get better service at better prices, all under one roof. Redwood General Tire Pros, located on Broadway in Redwood City.
Welcome back here. 3rd down and long. Looking to throw is Wood. He's got his man.
That was threading the needle.
Number 84, I believe. That's Dan Stritchfield, Monte Vista High School in Danville. Great catch by Stritchfield.
Took a good shot.
Another injured player will take a timeout here after this replay again.
I think it's
Stritchfield too.
Yeah.
And we'll take a break here.
Bowers Intelligent Transportation moves over 6,000 people to and from work every day in luxury and style. Bowers state-of-the-art luxury coaches are fully equipped with leatherette seating, Wi-Fi, DirecTV, Corian tables, power outlets for your phone or laptop, and even a bathroom. Each Bowers coach removes as many as 52 cars and 2 million pounds of carbon monoxide per year. Commute to and from work for as low as $13 a day. Call Bowers Intelligent Transportation today at 800-546-6688 or online at bowersit.com.
welcome back here as we see the bench of the Owls. Owls bench on the knee as the DVC Viking player is still down. He hasn't moved. Sitting up, but he hasn't gotten up to see if we can walk him off the field here. So in this National Basics divisional game, DVC's up 28-9 with the ball here. Another Basics divisional game. San Mateo 61, Dianza 7 at Dianza. He'll walk off the field, stretch field on his own power. City College of San Francisco is playing the Bear Cubs of Santa Rosa. Still no score update from that one, but that's the other big game in the Basics. Saw Santa Rosa last week against San Mateo, and they looked phenomenal. They had great defense, just couldn't capitalize on some turnovers. That should have happened. They had the ball in linebackers' hands for interceptions, just couldn't hold on to it. But back to this one, Vikings up by 19. Looking, throwing this one complete. That's to Armstrong Brown for the first down.
Pass complete. Number 17, Armstrong, Marcus Armstrong Brown. Up to about the 49-yard line where he's stopped by Amari Johnson. That's going to be
Stops the clock to reset the chains for a first down. Start the clock again.
It's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming, and he's going to get sacked. 11 that time. Bobby Gentry with the tackle. Sack.
Second and 13.
Second
Number
down
44 and number 11. Both of them were in on that. Both linebackers.
Mr. King and Gentry there. TBC trying to eat up as much clock as they can and add another score is what I believe they want to do, with maybe the point differential meaning something for the playoffs. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. It's the snap, looking to throw. That's complete to Montalvo.
Pass complete to number 20, Efraim Montalvo, to the 49-yard line. Where you sacked by number 11, Bobby Gentry. Pick up of about 3 yards. We'll call it third down and a long 10.
He's going to wait till about maybe 5 seconds on the play clock, but nope. Looking to throw. He's going to step up. He's going to run. He's got the first down and more. And he slides at about the 32 to the 31 for the first down for Diablo Valley.
All the way down to the Owl 31-yard line. Vikings have it, first and 10.
There's that good slide there.
Good slide and a smart slide.
Yeah. And the ball off here. Nice spin move by Water. He's just going to be flipped on over. Another first down. Waters, nice run.
17-yard line. Here's finally stopped by number 13, Garrett.
Play here from the camera guys for Waters. Trying to knock the ball loose.
Again, guys are not wrapping up and making tackles. They're just trying to launch their body in there as a log jam.
First and 10. He's going to throw it out to Waters. He's incomplete. Thought he was going to get it. Gentry.
Waters would have had it too if he
had a first down and more.
Would have caught the ball. He was looking downfield. Took his eyes off the ball to look downfield.
Yeah, he took his eyes off the ball. Maybe Gentry might have tipped it with a fingertip, but I don't think so. He looked like Waters just took his eye off the ball that time. So DVC 28, Foothill 9, 5:20 to go here in the game. Waters in motion. He's going to throw this to Armstrong Brown for the touchdown. Low snap again, but finds the open man for the touchdown. The replay of the touchdown.
Picks the ball up off the ground.
On the bad low snap. And then wide open for
Definite
Armstrong
breakdown
Brown.
in the coverage there. Totally uncovered.
Brandon Brown, California High School in San Ramon.
That's your old
BAC.
stomping ground,
Miami.
right?
Went to that high school back in the day. That makes it 35-9 here with 5:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here on the Barrier Online Sports Network.
Ben Absalom is a specialist in conventional and FHA financing. Ben has several years of experience in the mortgage industry. He has the ability to assess his clients' home lending needs and present them with the best choices available. Ben also possesses the knowledge, commitment, and trust you need in a mortgage professional. And with Ben, there will be no hidden surprises. So call Ben Absalom at 408-626-1620 for a free loan consultation.
And welcome back here on the Barrier Online Sports Network. I'm Jason alongside me, Steve Nicolopoulos, and our fabulous crew. Today's game was brought to you by Redwood General Tire. Redwood General Tire, they treat you like family in beautiful Redwood City, California. Gates and Luke back deep. So Brown will do the kicking. Here we go. Gates gets it from the 1. Gets it out to the 15, to the 20, down to the 21, 22-yard line. Good return there from Gates. So an update from another National Base 6 game between the City College of San Francisco and Santa Rosa. City College 63, Santa Rosa 0. So an update from the City College of San Francisco has a 63-0 lead over the Santa Rosa Bear Cubs.
Can that be right? Wow.
So Taylor looking to throw, pressure coming, and I don't know why he spun back that way, but he's trying to spin around here, and he's now going to run. He's asking for some blocks down the sideline. He's going a yard short of the first down for Taylor.
Bring the ball up over the 30-yard line to go to 32.
He kept.
To the 32 would have run out of bounds. To be a pickup of 8, to be second and 2.
So with that, Taylor with a nice run. Taylor. And this ball off here. And a good run for the first down.
Number 20, Jonathan Colson.
So Colson with another carry.
Breaking that
That's a
down
surprising
to the
score.
outside,
I'm still thinking back to
takes it
the
up to the
City
39-yard
College game, 63-0. San Mateo beating Deanda 61-7. They'll play these Foothill Owls next week here on Barrier Online Sports Network. And we'll see them play the Vikings a week after that. Then they'll play City College, their rival. And City, if they're beating the Bear Cubs with that strong defense, unless there's a ton of injuries, That's gonna be one incredible game. Looking for Davis, almost intercepted. He was looking for Davis, who didn't even turn his head.
Was Davis trying to catch the ball, or was he trying to run away from it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look at the replay. He didn't even look. That's number 26.
Was he
Justin James almost intercepted it.
Was thrown behind him, or he wasn't looking?
But even if it's thrown behind you, typically,
You're
I used to
gonna
play
turn
receiver,
it.
you try to turn around and get to the ball.
Right.
He didn't even move.
Right.
Gets the snap, looking to throw. Jump up here in the pocket. Now he's going to have to tuck and run. Nice moves there to get to the 50. He's got the first down. Nope. No flags on the play. Replay here. Nice moves by Taylor here. That's a nice block right there. Confusion there with Gibson trying to find out where he's supposed to go. Now he's going to go back to the other side of the field. Throw quickly to Gibson, incomplete. He wasn't even ready.
That was thrown a little too quickly. They went with a quick slant and a quick out in that twin set, meaning two receivers to both sides. Trying to get a natural rub route. The outside receiver keeping the inside defender from getting outside.
Taylor now waiting on the snap. 5 seconds on the play clock, down to 4. Pressure coming, going to throw this one out. It's caught by number 14, Logan Soley. Cappuccino High School in San Bruno.
Cappuccino.
Ball to be started at the 36-yard line, and that's another Foothill
His
first
knee
down.
was down. Did they stop the clock?
They stopped it for a moment and gave him the first down, though.
Okay. Good officiating.
And the throw here. Try to throw it, and that's incomplete. And there's a flag, and that should be pass interference. Number 30, Kyle Foot, Hayward High School in Hayward, California.
The ball was thrown behind the receiver again. Watch. Ball's thrown behind the
Could be
receiver.
the gloves he's wearing, throwing the ball. Fifth of the 6 pass interference call against DVC we've seen this afternoon. Looking to throw here. He's just going to throw it out on the fade route. Incomplete. Good job by the defensive back covering to tip that one away.
Kyle Foot. Was that number 30?
I believe it's number 30. We'll see right here. It was.
Kyle Foot got a hand on it.
Good defensive play.
Defensively for the Vikings, Kyle Foot.
Second down and 10 with 2:40 to go. And that's a false start.
Yes, somebody forgot something there.
Full start offense, number 14, 5 yards, 2 seconds down.
So replay of the false start. Sully just jumped off.
That was a real offside.
Ball at the 35-yard line.
ISO here. He just now to his left, looking to throw. He's going to throw it short. That's complete.
Taylor's pass is complete.
To number 29.
Number 29.
That's Isaac Brown.
It'll be about 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 coming up.
To the 29-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down for Foothill. Third and 9.
The throw, throwing it down the field, and he just overthrew everybody.
He threw it downfield, all right. Way downfield. Threw it into double coverage, too.
Looking for number 18.
Pass intended for
Way
number
Henry.
18, Henry Waugh.
Double coverage.
Way incomplete.
4th down.
Fourth down.
4th down and 9. First down here, just throwing that one off the set and incomplete. Looking for Gibson. It's a turnover on downs. The Vikings will take on over.
Vikings will take over.
What, 2 minutes and 1 second to go, and we'll take a break. Welcome back here as DVC has a 35-9 lead here over Foothill. And the ball off here.
Third quarter ball carrier. To the 31-yard line.
Number 34, which we don't have a roster number for. Now I was trying to find out during halftime, and no one knew who he was for number 34.
The mystery man carrying the ball. Mr. Mystery. We apologize. We don't have your name, young man.
Yeah, totally apologize.
We can only do what we got.
Wood. And the ball off again to the mystery man.
34 again, the ball
4
carrier.
yards.
To the 34-yard line, where he's stopped by a host of
I think
Owl
someone-
tacklers.
they stopped the clock for a moment.
Third down.
So we're down to a minute here left in this game. So Wood.
Wood under center.
Waiting here. Looking to throw. No pressure coming. He's going to tuck it. Nope, he's going to throw it. Complete to number 88 for the first down. And that's Anthony Duggar.
Number 88, Anthony Duggar.
This would be knee time after this.
Victory formation now.
Right.
Good job by Wood finding an open receiver.
Yep.
And that just about do it.
Duggar, the tight end there, he's put out as a receiver.
Final
Came in at
score,
6'3", 249. And that will do it, as that will end this game as the Vikings now move on to 6-1 on the year. The Owls move to 1-6. As the Vikings win 35-9. We'll take a break, come back with the second half highlights here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
Come to Shiok Singapore Kitchen, located in downtown Menlo Park, for authentic Singaporean cuisine. Singaporean cuisine puts a new spin on the culinary traditions of India, China, Malaysia, and Indonesia to create a unique taste of its own. Our favorites include the chili crab, Singapore's national dish, Singapore chicken rice, a popular comfort food, the flavorful laksa, and the intriguing oyster omelet. Enhance your culinary vacation with our selection of cocktails and beers. Shiok is an ideal place for family dinners, corporate meetings, catching up with friends, and well-traveled, adventurous diners. Come and experience for yourself the feeling of Shiok.
Welcome back, and remember, folks, today's game is brought to you by Redwood General Tire. Redwood General Tire, they treat you like family in Redwood City, California, and with the winter coming and rain and sleet and snow, why don't you get some new winter tires and windshield wipers, and mention you saw them on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. And now I believe we have the second half highlights, Steve.
Let's go. I'm ready. All right. Here's an interception from
Williams here by Vikings. One of his 2 interceptions in the second half.
He was able to run it back, I think.
You got the style, man.
Yep. Another miscue on Foothill's part. Not able to go ahead and capitalize and score on a short field. The Vikings are able to come up with the ball.
Here's the second interception here by Williams jumping the route. He almost took this one to the end zone. Just got caught off there, right there at the 20.
We got a couple touchdown runs here.
By Waters, this was on 4th and goal.
Yep. Running Waters here. There was nobody there to tackle him.
No, no one.
Here's a intercept. Is this an interception
Yes,
by
this is,
Foothill? One of the turnovers. Runs it all the way back down to inside the 5-yard line.
I believe this time around they did finally capitalize after this interception for the touchdown. But it did come on 4th down.
4th and 10.
Yeah, 4th and goal from the 10. He's going to find Grant Newell wide open in the back of the end zone.
And Newell's going to take a hit.
Right there. Oof.
See it again.
What a hit.
Good throw for the quarterback there, Taylor. He had to throw against his body. He was running to his left. He throws back to his right. He still had enough on that pass to go ahead and get to the receiver.
This another one, a bad snap on the punt, and this hits off an Owl player and rolls out of bounds. And still, Foothill could not find a way to get back into the end zone as they went 4 straight plays and out after that.
You see a flag being thrown, but that was picked up, waved off, taken back home, put in a bag.
Here's the touchdown to Armstrong Brown there.
Miscue in coverage. Got to be a miscue in coverage there.
Snap problems on both offense and special teams all day from the Vikings. Saw that low snap there, and that will do it. So the final score here, Diablo Valley College 35, Foothill Owls 9. The Vikings take the victory, move to 6-1 on the year, and Foothill 1-6. And next week, why don't you check us out here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. On October 30th, we have South San Francisco High School versus Hillsdale High School. And then on November 1st, we have the College of San Mateo versus the Foothill Owls, live from College of San Mateo at 1. And then Aragon versus San Mateo High School that evening. That should be a good high school football matchup. And, well, for Steve Nicolopoulos, I'm Jason Neal, and for our crew, thank you for watching the Bay Area Online Sports Network.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.